Welcome to Math Help with Miss McCarthy. That's me. I'm super excited that you're here today because this is the place that if you have questions for third grade, fourth grade, or fifth grade math, if you're a parent or a teacher and you're like, how do I do this? You can go ahead and go to my website, mccarthymathacademy.com/mathhelp. Send me your question and it could be featured in an upcoming episode. So we've got a question from a parent today that we're going to get to in just 1 second, but I do want to let you know that while you're watching this episode, if you're like, this is great, I love the explanation and the breakdown, I want to let you know that over at my website, I have memberships available with access to all kinds of math skills to break it down for you. So instead of waiting for me to release an episode here on YouTube, you can have access to tons of episodes. So after we solve today's math help problem, stick around and I'll show you exactly how to get access to even more video lessons and resources. Without further ado though, let's get to it and let me teach ya. Today's problem comes from a parent of a third grader with the initials SC from St. Petersburg, Florida. So thank you so much for writing in. And this parent gave me a little bit of extra insight to let me know that their child was actually struggling with word problems in third grade, just making sense of it, which is awesome because I know that a lot of students out there, they struggle with this same thing. They see numbers and they want to magically pluck them out and just start working with them instead of truly understanding what's going on. Okay, so today's problem says that a local bookstore sold 4,815 books. You go, local bookstore, in the month of January, and 1,623 books the next month in February. How many books, so this is the question, how many books did the bookstore sell in all during those 2 months? When I first started as a teacher, I would have students try to look for keywords to help them understand, are we adding, are we subtracting, are we multiplying or dividing? So the keyword in all right here might be something that you gravitate toward, but I want to caution you to not always go after those keywords because that gets them kind of confused where they're just looking for keywords instead of what the problem is truly requiring them to do. As you can see, I have marked up this text to make sense of the problem. My next step is going to be to read each sentence at a time and model what it looks like with a quick picture. So we've got a bookstore that sold some books in January. So I'm just going to make like what looks like a calendar, put January at the top, and just write in here 4,815 books. That's all. All right. And then in another month, February, so let's draw a new month of February, we have 1,623 books. And the question says, how many books did this bookstore sell in all? We could have even taken out that word, that keyword in all, sell during those 2 months. So we are looking for the total when we join them together. I'm going to go ahead and pause here to let you know that I do have a song on YouTube. It's called The Fantastic Four Operations, where we walk through the 4 operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now, here we are joining together. So we know that it's going to be addition because we are joining together. What does this have to do with that song? Some of the lyrics are, what's going on, y'all? The name's addition. Joining things together, you know that's my mission. So we're joining things together. In this particular problem, we have the month of January. We have the month of February with books being sold, and we are joining those amounts together. That means that we need to line up our digits in the correct place. So I've got 4,815 and then 1,623, lining those up and now adding them up. So 5 ones plus 3 ones is 8 ones. 1 10 plus 2 tens is 3 tens. 8 hundreds plus 6 hundreds would be 14 hundreds. Woo, it's high up here. Nice landing, dude. And 1 plus 4 plus 1,000 would be a total of 6,000. So we have 6,438 books. Awesome. So this is how I would tackle this particular problem. And you might be thinking this is great for addition, but what about when we have subtraction or multiplication or division? Remember when I talked to you about those memberships that I have available? Well, there's 2 websites above, both available at mccarthymathacademy.com. If you're a teacher, you would go to /teacher. And if you're a parent, you would go to the one that says family. So let me go ahead and show you some more follow-up episodes that would help you not only with addition, but even the Fantastic Four operations itself and word problems, okay? Currently, I'm inside of the teacher membership. The teacher membership is organized by benchmark, while the family membership is organized by unit. That way it makes it easier for you to find. Today, we worked with problems, real-world problems using all 4 operations. You can see here is a deep dive into the Fantastic Four operations. And over here is a printable to help you out. So we've got addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and your students or yourself, you can simply watch the video and record the notes onto your paper of what's happening here. So let me just show you, like with subtraction, we actually have 3 different scenarios here. We have the separate scenario, one where we're comparing, and then the part whole, and also including notes here to show you what's happening with these different operations. Okay, so it's a full breakdown. Then there's 1-step real world problems and 2-step real world problems with the same printable that I'm using in the video. So I try to make it really easy for you. You can also see the Fantastic Four operations. I will link that YouTube video that's available. And if we want to directly target addition of multi-digit numbers, maybe your students or child needs help with regrouping, we have a video here. And then we have subtraction that also involves regrouping. There's 2 video lessons there. So you can see just with this one skill, there are several follow-up videos that you could, and other resources. It's just the bronze level for teachers, but there's tons of resources available for you to help make math make sense for the children that you work with. I want to give a shout out to the parent today with the initials of SC from St. Petersburg. Thank you so much for sharing your child's story with me, and I hope that you found this episode to be helpful. And again, if you have a question that you would like answered, or you're a teacher and you're like, I don't even know how to enter into this next unit, or you're a parent and you get a homework problem that makes you go, what? I've created this math help series with Miss McCarthy just for you. So remember that you can go to mccarthymathacademy.com/mathhelp. Submit your question and hopefully it will be featured in an upcoming episode. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you in another episode.